Imagine that you are walking on a beach, feeling the sand under your feet, the breeze on your face, and the sun on your skin. You see the waves crashing on the shore, the seagulls flying in the sky, and the shells scattered on the sand. You feel happy and peaceful, enjoying this moment of beauty and tranquility. But then, you realize that this moment will not last forever. The sun will set, the tide will change, the wind will blow, and the beach will look different tomorrow. The sand that you are standing on was once part of a rock, a mountain, or a coral reef. The shells that you are holding were once part of a living creature, a home, or a food source. The waves that you are watching were once part of a raindrop, a river, or a glacier. Everything that you see, touch, and feel is impermanent, constantly changing and transforming. This is the truth of impermanence, one of the core teachings of Buddhism. Impermanence means that nothing in this world is fixed, stable, or permanent. Everything is subject to change, decay, and dissolution. Nothing lasts, nothing stays the same, nothing is independent. Everything is interconnected, interdependent, and interrelated. Impermanence can be a source of suffering or a source of liberation, depending on how we relate to it. If we cling to things that are impermanent, we will suffer when they change or disappear. If we try to resist or deny the reality of impermanence, we will suffer from ignorance and delusion. If we attach our happiness and identity to things that are impermanent, we will suffer from loss and insecurity. But if we embrace impermanence, we can experience freedom and joy. If we accept the reality of impermanence, we can appreciate the preciousness and uniqueness of each moment. If we understand the nature of impermanence, we can cultivate wisdom and compassion. If we live in harmony with impermanence, we can transform our suffering into happiness. How can we do that? How can we live in harmony with impermanence? Here are some practical ways to practice impermanence in our daily lives. Be mindful of the present moment. Pay attention to what is happening right now, without judging, reacting, or clinging to it. Observe the sensations, thoughts, and emotions that arise and pass away in your mind and body. Notice the changes that occur in your environment, in yourself, and in others. Be aware of the impermanent nature of everything that you experience. Be grateful for what you have. Express your gratitude for the people, things, and opportunities that you have in your life. Don't take anything for granted because nothing is guaranteed. Don't wait for the perfect time, place, or person to be happy because nothing is permanent. Appreciate what you have while you have it and let go of it when it is gone. Be flexible and adaptable. Don't resist or fight against the changes that happen in your life. Don't cling to your plans, expectations, or preferences because they may not match the reality of impermanence. Don't be afraid of uncertainty, unpredictability, or instability because they are part of the natural flow of life. Be open to new possibilities, opportunities, and experiences that arise from change. Be compassionate and generous. Don't be selfish, greedy, or possessive because nothing belongs to you. Don't be attached to your views, opinions, or beliefs because they may not be true. Don't be harsh, critical, or judgmental because everyone is impermanent and suffering. Be kind, loving, and supportive to yourself and others because everyone needs compassion and generosity. Be mindful of death. Don't ignore, avoid, or fear death because it is inevitable and unpredictable. Don't waste your time, energy, or resources on things that are impermanent and meaningless. Don't postpone your dreams, goals, or aspirations because you may not have another chance. Be aware of the fragility and preciousness of life and make the most of it. These are some of the ways that we can practice impermanence in our daily lives. By doing so, we can learn to live in the present, appreciate what we have, adapt to change, help others, and prepare for death. We can also realize the deeper meaning and purpose of impermanence, which is to awaken us to the ultimate truth of reality. The ultimate truth of reality is that everything is not only impermanent, but also empty. Empty means that nothing has inherent existence, independent nature, or fixed identity. Everything is dependent on causes and conditions, and everything is empty of self. This is the truth of emptiness, another core teaching of Buddhism. Emptiness does not mean that nothing exists, or that everything is an illusion. Emptiness means that everything exists interdependently, and that everything is a manifestation of the same source. Emptiness means that everything is one, and that one is everything. Emptiness means that everything is impermanent, and that impermanence is emptiness. When we realize the truth of emptiness, we can transcend the duality of self and other subject and object, form and emptiness. We can experience the true nature of reality, which is beyond words, concepts, and descriptions. We can experience the state of nirvana, which is the cessation of suffering, the liberation from ignorance, and the attainment of enlightenment. This is the ultimate goal of Buddhism and the ultimate meaning of impermanence. Impermanence is not a problem to be solved, but a path to be followed. Impermanence is not a curse to be feared, but a blessing to be celebrated. Impermanence is not a source of suffering, but a source of liberation. Everything is impermanent, and that is the most beautiful thing in the world. Thanks for watching. Until next time, practice impermanence.